Welcome back to football.
This is why the CAI cannot be trusted with MK Ultra.
Don't Google MK Ultra. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Actually, I think it's okay if you Google it. The more you know about our government, the better. Anyway, welcome back to ThreeSadFans, where we talk about football and generally try to be optimistic about our teams, but that can't happen every week. Last week was an anomaly, right? We almost had it 2 weeks in a row, but then we didn't. So
sorry. My team lost. I'm sorry. The Colts, they suck.
I can't believe it. The Colts lost.
And so you know what has to happen.
You know what?
No.
Oh, wait, throw your hat too. Get your hat. We'll throw them together.
All right, I've got a beanie. We're throwing them all. Here we go.
3, 2, 1.
Oh! It was like blue, like a Colts color too. Anyway, we have several shout-outs, so we might as well get into them now because there's way too many. But first, I want to shout out Shedeur Sanders for being the new Cleveland Browns starter, even after Dylan Gabriel's coming back after concussion protocol. They really liked what they saw out of Shedeur Sanders, or maybe they just noticed that jersey sales are finally up for once. Either way, welcome to the NFL.
One good game against the Raiders, and you get.
And you know what?
Again.
Good is a very, very strong word. I'm not here to hate on Shedeur Sanders. I know a lot of people, you feel like you're either on one side of the fence or the other, where Shedeur is the worst thing ever, stop hyping him up, or hey, this guy is a gift from God and he's about to lead the NFL in touchdowns. He's mediocre. I'm sorry. Fact of the matter is he wasn't even on the field for 2 of the touchdowns, and it was Judd, or was it Judd? Who is it? Judkins, who ran out of the Wildcat for 2 of their touchdowns, and then his biggest.
Like the defense had 10 sacks.
Right? They did. The defense had 10 sacks. They played against the Raiders, who are not very good. Geno Smith is really good at throwing interceptions. We all know that. He had one good throw. I'll give him that. He had a really good long bomb. Yeah. It was a great throw, but his longest pass play of the day was 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And that's the one the NFL highlights, right? That's the one that's on all of the NFL.
Touchdown. Whatever. Do it against a team that isn't the Raiders.
We'll see that next week. I don't remember who they play, but I don't anticipate them winning. But hey, prove me wrong. All right, second shout out. We've got this? It's a fight. Speaking of the Niners, it was a fight between the Niners and the Carolina Panthers last night, where Jennings throws a punch at the end of the game. Okay, but here's why, right? We've got the inside footage, and when I say inside, it's inside, all right.
It's a cup check, Aaron. We're just making sure.
Why is he grabbing it if he's wearing a cup? Shouldn't that protect you? Maybe he wasn't wearing a cup. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. You want me to share it? Oh, I can share it. Here, check this out. Ready? This is our new transition because we're so professional here, guys. Are you? Whoa! And we're back. Look at that. Oh, the cup check. You never seen one better.
Right in the nuts.
Cup check. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's no big deal.
All right, but that's okay.
We'll talk about that when we get to the game.
We will. So. We got a lot more shout-outs to go. Next shout-out is a new Hallmark movie coming soon from Buffalo.
Gentlemen, let your mom know about this one.
I was going to say, do we want to watch party it? Do we all want to get in Discord together and watch Holiday Touchdown, a Bill's love story?
I'd rather rip off my toenails.
I don't know what this means. Go for 4, you might find forever. Shouldn't it be like go for 2? You can't go for 4 in the NFL. There's no score that gives you 4 points.
Yeah, 2. You got 3.
There's the extra point, the 2-point conversion, the field goal, the touchdown. Where are you getting 4 from?
I don't know. Just
leave Deshaun Watson out of this.
Next slide.
Anyway, by the way, next day on Hallmark Plus.
Oh yeah.
We love subscription services.
You want to hear a fun stat?
Plus.
All right, here's a fun stat. Your fun stat of the week is that receiving touchdowns in the month of November, A.J. Brown has 1. Jameis Winston also has 1.
Yay! Let's go, James
love it.
Winston. My God.
I will give him this. He's one of the most entertaining players to watch in the game.
Absolutely, he is. Somebody somewhere said they need to restructure Jameis's contract where he technically plays for all 32 teams, and whenever any quarterback gets hurt, he flies in to play for that week.
How much money would that cost the NFL?
He would do it for free.
He did.
Just deliver me from pick sixes. Eat it up.
Lord, deliver me from pick sixes. I do have a follow-up for this. Here's a little factual knowledge. Let's see if you guys know this one. A.J. Brown might have one touchdown catch in the month of November, same as Jameis Winston. Does anyone here, off the top of their head, know who has the most receiving touchdowns in the NFL for the 2025 season? It is not the most obvious suspect.
A CMC?
It is not CMC.
I was thinking the guy on the Colts. I
that.
don't remember his name off the top of my head.
Not the guy on the Colts.
Just receiving?
Not Jonathan Taylor.
I
Receiving.
don't know.
And it's, I was thinking at first, I thought it was Jackson Smith because of the fact that he has like 1,300 yards. He only has like 6 receiving touchdowns. Only 6.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I looked it up. It's
You looked it
Devontae
up?
Adams.
It's Devontae Adams with
Ooh,
like
interesting.
15.
He's got 12. He's got 12.
Did they not update it after last week's game? He should have like 14 because he caught 2 in that game.
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's
12.
crazy that Devontae Adams, he's not even the number 1 receiver on his own team, and he's leading the entire NFL in like receiving touchdowns. He's on your fantasy, Noah.
Yeah, you know what they say about Devontae Adams?
Let's go! So that's a fun fact I wanted to share with you guys that I looked up yesterday. So, all right, we got a few other things. This is the Jameis Winston receiving touchdown, by the way. It was on a Philly special play. You'll love to see it. I mean, you hate to see it, but you love to see it. I love that it was against the Lions, too. Look at this. Oh, the turn. Oh, the juke. Oh, he could go all the way, Jameis Winston!
Let's go!
Oh, I really wish they won that game. They didn't, and it made me sad. Anyway,
They did not win.
next shout out. We've got the Eagles and the Bears. And another.
This meme has gotten its mileage.
It has gotten so much mileage this year, and for good reason, because it works every time. The Eagles now 8-3, and the Bears at 8-3, looking at each other. Oh, it is crazy how many teams you could set next to each other, because you could put the Colts up there if you wanted to at 8-3, standing alongside the Bears. But you know what really makes this one special between the Eagles and the Bears is the fact that these two teams have had this like handshake where the Bears have taken down everyone in the NFC West or NFC South. No, that's the NFC East. I know my divisions. And the Eagles have taken down everybody in the NFC North. That way, they can help each other get better records. But this Friday, the Chicago Bears head to Philadelphia to play the Eagles, and the alliance ends here.
I like how the Eagles posted
it. The Eagles are the ones that tweeted this.
It was fun while it lasted.
That's really funny.
You love some good humor like that in the NFL. So
that team's social media manager needs a raise now.
I love that more social media managers have gotten better about this. Especially, I'm going to skip over one. We'll go to the Seattle Seahawks. This is a real drawn image by a cartoonist that they hired to do this, right? And that's
so unsettling.
It's
so unsettling. Who was that supposed to be? 92?
92? I don't know. It's just a guy on the Titans. But yeah, no, they got the Attack on Titans reference, and I thought that was really cool, and I had to share that. So I think every single team's social media really picked it up once the Chargers started doing really good a few years back. And now it seems like every single social media team has picked it up. So shout out
Jalen Hill, 92. Jalen Hill, an outside linebacker.
Is he just the biggest guy on the team, or?
That's number 92.
Yep.
Well, I love seeing that the social media teams are actually having fun with it.
What did Jalen do to the Seahawks? Jeez.
He tried to eat them. Haven't you seen the anime?
No. Does the guy in the top right have a boomerang?
Looks like
no,
it.
not exactly. It's the bendy sword that they use. We're not gonna. This isn't an anime podcast. It's fine. But yeah, shout out to social media teams. Let's get into something a little bit more serious. All right. So Pete Carroll,
this guy
is
Chip Kelly gets fired, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Pete Carroll's a miss. Chip Kelly gets fired. They need a new OC. So who do they hire?
The same person.
The same person for the third time. You know, when it said Greg Olson, at first I thought they were referring to the
Panthers tight end.
Panthers tight end, yeah. And I was like, wait, that guy? That's crazy.
The Panthers tight end who is a color commentator for Fox, and it's so much better than Tom Brady.
I agree.
Agreed.
He definitely doesn't say racial slurs on the air, that's for sure.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. He was trying to say Dickerson. All right, that's all you need to know. He was trying to say Dickerson. Slip of the tongue happens to the best of us. We won't say it on this show though. But
no.
Do you think this improves the Raiders' chances? Do you think they at least win 2 more games?
Surely third time's a charm, right?
Surely. Maybe. No, probably. All right, couple more shout-outs because
I got no opinion.
We're trying to run through these. All right. You guys ever seen a thick six?
Yeah, a couple times.
You have now. Look at the big boy. This guy's a rookie too. Look at this. Ooh, touchdown Cardinals! They should have won this game as well, but they didn't. So unfortunately, all of that went to
the one big
waste.
guy on the Ravens that intercepted the ball at the crucial moment in a game a couple years ago. That was so cool.
They also
the
Packers had a guy do that, and they in the NFC Championship game against the Bears, and that we really have had our plethora of thick sixes, and we love it. We love it so much.
Yeah, Michael Pierce for the Ravens, 355 pounds.
Yeah, but he didn't go for the pick six. He just slid. Like,
he
had to.
did.
That was the end of the game. You know, he just knew he won.
It was end of the game. And you think he was also at his own 15? There ain't no way he's running all the way at the end.
I think didn't he really like? They did an interview after. He's like, I'm not gonna lie, I was gassed.
Yeah.
All right. We have one more shout out and then we'll get into some game discussion. And the final shout out comes from our co-host Noah with his beautiful new hat that he's not wearing today. So
Noah.
He's a big Shadur Sanders fan. What can he say?
And now a Browns hat? Are you really a Ravens fan?
No, and I have a Myles Garrett jersey. I have a Myles Garrett jersey on the way for Christmas, so you might see me wear that in the podcast. Who knows? For context, my girlfriend has gotten really into what's his name, Drew something on the internet where he has, and we're the Cleveland Browns.
And we're the Cleveland Browns.
That guy.
Hyper fixation on the Browns. So one day she decided to drive to Cleveland to just see the Browns stadium and to go to the store and buy some merch. So that's her hat. So yeah, it's a good hat. It's the Browns though, but it's a nice hat.
I say though, you look dapper here. You got that line of facial hair. You got that look in your eyes. Like I don't care where my life goes next. I'm gonna take it straight on, like a true Browns fan. You look
Tom,
good
what'd
though.
You say?
And it looks like you're bald again.
Yeah,
yes. I see the little bit of hair. Look at that. We zoom in, enhance, focus. Zoom in, enhance. I see the hairline.
I had to take off the toupee for that photo, you know. So
yeah, of course.
It's fine. It's fine, you know.
All right,
that's incredible.
Incredible.
All right, let's get into some games though. Who actually watched football this weekend? Who watched their team? Yep, that's what I thought. It's okay. We were all busy.
We can't watch. Also, he was with girlfriend, you know. So
yeah, exactly.
It was understandable.
Yeah. The only thing that I will say about the Ravens game was that once again, from what I've seen, it was another sloppy win for the Ravens. I don't have their box scores up.
You wouldn't think it being 23-10, but like
I know. At least they won, and this is their 5th straight win in a row. Their next game's against the Bengals, and Joe Burrow is back. Oh God!
On Thanksgiving, that's gonna be a good one.
We are recording this on the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. Oh God! Well, Lamar Jackson's currently questionable because of an ankle injury. From my understanding,
we know he will.
He will probably play. I'm not super concerned about that. Jamar Chase will be back after his 1 game suspension, and Joe Burrow will be back from his toe turf injury from week 2 or 3. So the Bengals are gonna the Bengals are gonna look. They might. I'm gonna rephrase. They might look they are going to look better, but they might look a little bit scary out there. But we'll see. It is a home game for the Ravens, so that gives them a little bit of the advantage. So we will see. I'm excited. I'm actually going to probably stay up and watch it because, fuck it. Why not? I'm going to stay up and watch it. So,
our first swear on the show. I'm kidding. No.
Probably not. I probably continue.
Yeah. So,
here's the compilation. Can you imagine?
So yeah, we'll see. I'm excited for that game. It's going to be a good one to watch.
But yeah, just looking over the Ravens stats, we'll just do quick overview. Lamar Jackson did okay. He didn't look Superman, but it is tough. The Jets defense is still good even without Sauce Gardner. Derrick Henry did what Derrick Henry had to do. He only had 64 yards, but he did carry it in for a touchdown twice. That's what you expect from him. And the defense actually held Tyrod Taylor pretty well. He did have 222 yards and a touchdown, but he also threw an interception, and they did great at stopping the run. That's what you want to see. They are going to be challenged against the Bengals upcoming. But I'll tell you what, after last week, because the Steelers lost and the Ravens won, they are now number one in the AFC.
They are number one.
Congratulations.
Yep, they are number one.
5 straight wins.
The Steelers losing made the Ravens win the tiebreaker, and now they're at number one. So,
fun fact, because I remember 5 weeks ago, everyone was giving so much, flack to the Ravens defense for being bad. They now have given up less points than the Steelers have.
They literally
the Steelers
flip-flopped.
have given up 263 points. The Ravens have 261.
Here's the thing. Here, let me see if I can even go back at let me just go Ravens score. If you look at the first 3 or 4 weeks of the season, the Ravens were giving up more points than anyone in the NFL, right? They were giving up 41 to the Bills, 17, 38, 37, 44. And then they hit that Rams game, right? And right after they gave up 17 to the Rams, but then only 16 to the Bears, 6 to the Dolphins, 19 to the Vikings, 16 to the Browns, and 10 to the Jets. From that point on, they flip-flopped from one of the worst defenses in the NFL straight up to one of the best defenses in the NFL. If you cut it off right at that point, they are actually a top 10 defense. Legitimately.
Oh, yeah. After the Texas game, they haven't given up more than 20 points.
Yep.
Legitimately a top 10 defense. So that actually should give you confidence for this upcoming game against the Ravens.
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely.
So hopefully Lamar shows up. Lamar hasn't had a touchdown in the past 2 weeks. So hopefully it's just him figuring out that they don't need him. And when next week comes along, when they do need him, he'll be there. All right, you guys want to get into some Packers talk, though? Some good old NFC North.
The easiest game of the week.
The easiest game of the week. See, the ironic part is that it's not too much different from the Ravens Jets game in the sense where Jordan Love went 14 for 21 and 139 yards. He didn't throw it a lot, but that's because he didn't need to throw it. Even though Josh Jacobs was out, Emmanuel Wilson came in, carried the ball 28 times for 107 yards.
8 times is ridiculous.
So
that's crazy.
Your fun fact for the this week is that Emmanuel Wilson's 107-yard rushing is the first 100-yard rushing game the Packers have had all season. Josh Jacobs has been held to under 100. He's had over 100 scrimmage yards, but he's been held to under 100 rush yards all season long, and then Emmanuel Wilson comes in and breaks for 107 and 2 touchdowns. Now, I know this is going to cause some discourse in the Packers community because they're always like, oh, this guy ran for more yards. He should be the starter. Oh, the backup QB threw for a touchdown. Make him the starter. Jordan Love only threw 139 yards. Cut the whole team. I don't think that's ridiculous.
That's crazy.
I know people are like that. That's how it always is. I mean, look what happened to the Browns, okay? They're on their 9th quarterback this season. I don't know if that's true, but yeah, no, they've actually
like 44 quarterbacks since they came back.
I think they've had more quarterbacks since 1999 than the amount of U.S. presidents there have been in the United States since 1776.
I don't think that's quite right. I think that's 44.
It's close. It's close.
I think the Browns are at 44. I think we're at 47 now.
Yeah. We've had a couple of repeats in there. There's been some repeats.
Soon, though.
Anyway, soon.
Give it 2 years. Give it 2 years.
It's maybe even until the end of this year. You never know.
You never know.
The real story besides the rushing attack was the defense for the Packers. Micah Parsons, 2 sacks. There was a fumble, a strip fumble, and of course 2 interceptions as well. It really could just be that the Vikings offense was terrible. I know that Justin Jefferson is absolutely just he's not happy. Go ahead.
No, that hot take.
Oh, what's the hot take that the
Vikings offense is bad.
It is. I mean,
it's not
52 total passing yards, 145 total yards. Oh, it's pretty bad, right? They were 0 for 1 on 4th down. It was a pretty penalty-less game. It went pretty fast. It was probably the fastest game of the entire week. It was over in 2 hours and 45 minutes, but Packers did everything they needed to do right. They held the time of possession. They held the time of possession by running the ball a lot and causing a lot of 3-and-outs in the second half. So kicks all went in. McManus is looking fine again. All of the kicking discourse hopefully is being settled there. I think the 2 things I really want to shout out is, number one, this SKOL celebration that I had since understood. That after it happened, they did a mic'd up today, and during the mic'd up, it was Bullard, Javon Bullard. It was his idea to do this celebration because as they were running to the end zone, you can actually see him putting his hands above his head, being all like, "We're gonna do this celebration." Where is he? He's in here somewhere. He's going like this as they're running towards the. He's out of frame. It's fine. He was doing that as they were running to the end zone. And as soon as they got to the end zone, the whole crowd joined in, and it just made for one of the best cinematic pieces on TV, right? You seen the whole crowd go like this together, but they were going pack, awesome. pack. Oh, it was cold.
I love it.
It was so cold. The other shout out is the fact that I do hope that their offense picks it up again. Allegedly, they're supposed to have Jaden Reed, one of their best receivers, back for Thanksgiving, so fingers crossed that he's able to come in. Josh Jacobs hopefully coming in as well, especially against a tough Lions defense that, they have been giving up points, but they're also very, very aggressive in the sense where they will blitz a lot, they will get to the quarterback a lot, they will go for interceptions and try to make you fumble the ball. That's what they do best, and you have to try to punish that. So get ahead early and hopefully come home with a Thanksgiving turkey. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But we will see. Anyway, go Pack, go. They did pretty good.
I want to real quick, just how J.J. McCarthy is going through a rough, we'll call it a rookie season because he didn't play last year. This is sad about Justin Jefferson and his quarterbacks that he has dealt with. Right now, with 6 games with J.J. McCarthy, Jefferson's only averaging 53 receiving yards a game through 6 games.
And he's supposed to be their wide receiver number 1.
Compared to 90 yards with Sam Darnold. And 99 yards with Kirk Cousins. And when they had Nick Mullins come in, when Kuko went down with ACL or whatever it was, Achilles.
Yep.
Nick Mullins was a quarterback for 13 games. Jefferson was averaging 80 yards a game.
So even with a backup to a backup, he was still at least getting the ball. J.J. McCarthy seems to either not understand the playbook or just hasn't learned the throw it to Justin Jefferson play. I mean, if Joe Flacco can step in and learn the throw it to Jamar Chase play, you think J.J. McCarthy could understand the throw it to Justin Jefferson play. Because when Justin Jefferson gets the ball thrown his way, if it's at least kind of catchable, he can make a play. Right?
Yeah, he'll catch it.
And there was only like one good ball that was thrown Jefferson's way that he could make a good play on and get a good chunk of yards. Otherwise, he's out there getting like screen passes and having to elbow his way to get however many extra yards he can. He's so good at going up the sideline and making good contested catches that I'm surprised they're not throwing him more balls like that. Right. Anyway, as a Packers fan, hey, it's great for me, though.
Oh, yeah, it's great for you.
It's great for me.
I don't know, just J.J. McCarthy doesn't seem to quite get it right now. And
it'll probably take some time. Probably needs to tone back the ego a little bit. Just keep his head down, focus on his work.
Take 9, put him away forever, and become J.J. McCarthy again.
It's the quietest quarterbacks that seem to be doing the best right now. The Daniel Joneses, the Drake Mays. Even I would even argue like Baker Mayfield. Like he is usually quietly doing really well in the background. Maybe not this year after.
Baker Mayfield is loud. What do you mean? He's
not
a
in
loud
the
guy.
media. He's a loud guy, but not in the media. Anyway, I digress.
Literally earlier this year, we talked shit about the Jets because of Steve Wilkes. It's like, oh yeah, he was the guy that cut me at Carolina. I like to beat them.
Okay, you know what? Then just
curse word today. Let's go.
Nix Baker Mayfield from the conversation, and I still think it holds true with Daniel Jones and Drake May and even Bo Nix, who are like quietly doing well. So, anyway, I digress. Shall we talk about the Carolina Panthers?
Sure.
And we're done talking about the Carolina Panthers. That was no. I'll let you have your time. Tell me about these Carolina Panthers.
First Monday Night Football game in 2 years for the Panthers. Obviously, no one was expecting Bryce Young to throw for 450 yards again. I think everyone was expecting him to regress to the mean a bit.
Especially against the 49ers defense, seriously.
Yeah, and he definitely did do this game. He went 18 of 29, buck 69, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. And of those 2 interceptions, one of them was in the end zone again.
To be fair, Brock Purdy did that twice, okay? Brock Purdy threw for 3. It was an ugly game.
I know.
It was.
I know. But if you look at the Bryce Young end zone interception, just run it. You've got an offensive lineman standing right in front of you. You have a clear shot to the end zone.
I was thinking the same thing. I thought that too. I was like, he did not need to throw that ball.
No, he didn't. Oh, it's also frustrating because just the play calling, right? Mm-hmm. It's just the whole game. Carolina only ran the ball 9 times. They had 9 designed run plays the whole game. And I'm just like, what are you doing? They ran the ball 9 times for 54 yards.
And the thing is, if you look at the averages, even Chuba Hubbard was running at a good average. If your second guy is picking up 5 a carry and your first guy is picking up 6 a carry, maybe you should be carrying the ball more.
Yeah, I don't. It's frustrating because of all the passes and whatnot. The Panthers only ran 43 offensive plays the whole game compared to the Niners 70.
Yeah.
The Panthers only had the ball for 22 minutes during the whole game.
That's crazy.
Compared to the 38 of the Niners. Like it's... And what's most infuriating is that there were 5 offensive possessions for the Panthers where the possession only lasted 4 plays or fewer.
Mm-hmm.
That means they punted the ball so much. Like, they didn't get anything going. Especially because the defense had 3 interceptions.
Mm-hmm.
3 interceptions. And of those 3 turnovers, the Panthers only got 3 points off them.
3 points. Which is crazy because they were in the red zone twice. One of them off of the interception. They got an interception in the red zone only to then turn it over again in the red zone.
Yeah, just oh my god. It's just yeah, it blows my mind because on the end zone interception, right? Mm-hmm. It's at the 1.5 yard line. Give the ball to Rico Dowdle.
That's what I'm saying.
It's not that hard.
It's not. It's just play calling, and so it's like I know a lot of people want to dig on Bryce, and yeah, he might have made a couple bad throws. I'll give him that.
Yes, he did.
Who do you think called him to make the throw?
Dave Canales, yeah.
Dave Canales' do you think he went up to the line and saw the defense and, do you think his coach said, okay, hand it to Rico, and Bryce was like, nah, I got this. Kill. Throw it to the back of the end zone. Hike. 3 guys on the other team. Right? Like, that's not...
Seriously,
he's not doing that.
Seriously, man. The defense played well enough to win the game. They absolutely did. J.C. Horn, two of those interceptions, and good old Michael Jackson gets the other one. They nearly recover a fumble too that they should have recovered. Mm-hmm. It's just mortifying because in the post game, Canales said that he was really liking Carolina's passing attack based on last week, so he wanted to incorporate it more. Problem is, Bryce Young isn't playing the Falcons. He only does that against the Falcons.
You have to adapt to the team you're playing, and that's something I think the Packers need to learn as well. Like, that's why, for some reason, the Packers will always go run, pass, and then they have to punt. And it's like, you do need to mix it up, and like the first quarter is to get a feel for the game. You have to figure out what the defense is giving you and what it's not. And that's what they always talk about with second half adjustments and whatnot. If you clearly see that you've already thrown an interception in the end zone, and hey, guess what? Your rushing is working, you need to focus more on that, right? That's what happened against the Packers game after game after game. People started to see that the Packers had a weaker rushing defense, and so they started forcing the rush more. And so even though we have one of the best secondaries in the league with Xavier McKinney at safety and Evan Williams as the other safety and Micah Parsons on pass rush, guess what? We're not all that good at stopping the run. So that's where that's what the other teams are focusing on. And then they start seeing, hey, we're actually able to get a lot of yards rushing. Let's just keep on doing that over and over again. That's what the Carolina Panthers did against the Packers, and it worked really well. That's what the Giants were doing against the Packers, and it was working really well. So, I don't know. You got to be able to, as a head coach, see that, hey, maybe the run is working. Even if we're behind, we still have 2.5 quarters to play. Let's start running the ball a little bit more. But that's I don't know. Maybe that's why I don't have a head coaching job in the NFL, but I feel like it should be a lot easier than that, you know?
It should be, right?
You would think.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I found something stat. Hold on.
Yeah, because this game was so winnable. The real difference of this game, if you look at the overview, it really just comes down to the fact that like neither pass game was working on either side, but the rush game was working on both sides, and one team took advantage of it while the other team didn't. That is honestly what this comes down to.
Yep.
So first off, I'm sharing this in my chat. This is what Rico
Dowdle
tweeted after
I
the game.
saw this tweet.
It's just so it's so indicative that he's not coming back to this team at the end of the season, right? Mm-hmm. Like he's definitely playing for a nice paycheck on another team. And then also another stat that came up. The Panthers are 6-1 when Rico Dowdle gets 10+ rushing attempts. Give him the ball!
Right?
0-5 when he doesn't!
Some people are like, correlation does not equal causation. Well, you know what? Usually when he gets 10+... Here's the correlation. When he gets 10+ rush attempts, it's because of the fact that they see the run game is working. If they see the run game is working, they're going to force it more, and that's where you're going to win these games. This is one of those times where the run game was working, therefore you have to then give the ball to him more, allow him to work that field more, allow him to work the run game more, allow you to get more yards and score more points and hold on to the ball for longer. And that's just not what happened.
You know, this outreach just came out with Dave Canales' press conference today. Mm-hmm. You know, he said that he had a missed opportunity not running the ball more against the Niners.
Wow, you don't say. We literally all saw that. Isn't that what's on the tablets on the sideline all game? You have your stats pop up, and you have somebody in your ear telling you these things like, hey, we're getting 8 yards a carry. Let's do that more, right? Like, somebody is keeping track of this on the sideline or in the booth. Somebody has to be.
It's just the inconsistency. The inconsistency is killing the Panthers. Yeah. It really is.
It's ironic because the exact opposite happened with the Packers this week. It's why Jordan Love didn't have to throw the ball so much. Emmanuel Wilson started running the ball. He was running it well, and I know that Matt LaFleur gets blamed for conservative play calling most of the time, which he usually does. But you know what? It worked in this instance because the run game was working. They kept feeding it more. So maybe you could take a page out of that playbook. I don't know.
I don't know. But one last thing. We'll talk about the... Oh, go ahead, Noah.
Can I have Rico
Yes.
Dowdle?
No, you can't.
I mean,
he's on
probably
my
next
fantasy. You can't have him. Although I think I benched him this week because they're playing the Rams, right?
Yes, they are. You definitely should bench him because
I did. I'm starting Ashton Genty and hopefully Bucky Irving. If Bucky Irving isn't back, I will be forced to play my hand with Rico Dowdle.
Sure. One last thing. We'll talk about the Trayvon Merrick and Jawan Jennings little scuffle at the end of the game.
Fight.
Yeah. So we saw the little love chat, the little cup check. Yeah, the little cup check. Mm-hmm. Merrick said that, Jawan was doing extra. Jawan Jennings is known as, playing through and sometimes after the whistle, right? When it comes to physical blocking and whatnot. And so I think Trayvon took exception to it and gave him a little love tap. And so after the game, Jawan, had to, smack him.
After the game was over and he wasn't going to get penalized for it, at least not yard wise. He'll still get a fat fine for it, but
oh, I'm sure. Trayvon Merrick said after the game he expected to be fined for his little love tap. Turns out he's being suspended again. So suspended the game without pay. So he's appealing that, but it's probably these appeals never get overturned, so he'll be suspending. He'll spend the game against the Rams suspended, which is great because the Panthers could also be without the number one corner, J.C. Horn, because he's got a concussion, and a rookie corner, Corey Thornton, who has a broken tibia. So, it's looking. Yeah, our defense is looking top notch for the Rams.
Oh boy!
Yay.
So the Rams by 30 is what you're saying.
Oh, you're being nice.
I am being nice.
Yeah. If Jennings has gotten his punishment yet, I haven't seen that. I would imagine he'll probably get. I mean, you can't just smack a guy, especially minutes after the first altercation. I assume he'll probably get fined. But yeah, yay.
All right, but let's follow this up as we transition into kind of a similar topic. With the Panthers, even though that they just lost the game and a lot of their kind of defensive players, the Buccaneers potentially lost Baker Mayfield. I don't know if you saw that.
Good news about that. It's not as bad as they thought. It is a low grade AC joint sprain in his left shoulder. He'll probably be week. He'll probably be week to week. I mean, he'll probably be back for the games against the Panthers in week 16 and 18,
where it matters the most, right?
Yeah,
but
where it matters the most.
Although we were like, "Hey, it would be really funny if the Panthers won the NFC South,"
they're not going to. They're not going to. We still have the Seahawks. We still have the Rams. We have the Bucks twice. We have the Saints, who we lost to. We may not win another game.
However, the Buccaneers might not either if Baker is week to week and not able to play as well as he did. So it really just could be down the stretch who is less.
Yeah, this
ugly.
could be a 9-8. This could be a 9-8, 8-9 division.
This could be an 8-9 division. I truly believe it. The winner of this division could be a losing record and still go to the playoffs. Now,
absolutely
give it a number. What percent do you think the Panthers have to actually win this division at this point?
4%.
That's. I was gonna say closer to like 15 to 20, maybe.
That's too high.
If
Bryce Young could play the Falcons for every game, then we would definitely win this division.
What if every single player on the Falcons and every single player on the Buccaneers trade, right? And does it count?
He would be it's got to be the team.
It's got to be the actual team. So even if they traded all the players and the Panthers then played the Falcons, who have all the Bucks players, like they have
Baker Mayfield and Chris Godwin and Bucky Irvin. Yeah,
the Panthers still win that.
Emeka. Yeah. Yes, because it's the Falcons.
That's crazy.
Four of like Bryce's 11 wins so far and have come against the Falcons. So he just loves playing the Falcons for whatever reason.
I guess. All right, but I wanted to at least ask you that. But let's transition to another quick topic because this is something I think is shaking up to be quite interesting as we go down the stretch. What is it, 6 games left for most teams? I think the Panthers still have a bye week coming up.
We get a bye after this week.
So everybody has
13.
Everybody has, 6 games? The Panthers have 5 games to go. And a lot of these are close. We did just talk about the NFC South. The Buccaneers still probably take it. The Panthers are right there. The Falcons technically aren't out of it yet. Let's just say the Saints are. You know what? Let's just say the Saints aren't going to win. But I mean, like it's still relatively close. But you know what? Who else is close? Literally every other division. And can we start with the NFC West? Who their teams are 9-2, 8-3, and 8-4.
That's wild. Anyone's division. I still think it's the Rams. I think the
I
Rams
still
are
think
the
it's
best
the
team in the
Rams.
division.
Yeah,
But would
I
you
agree.
say that this is the scariest division in football right now?
Dude, we lost to the Cardinals in the bottom there. Yes, it
The
is the
Packers
scariest
almost
division.
lost
We're gonna
to the
get
Cardinals
swept.
as well.
We're gonna lose to every team in the NFC West this year.
Even though the Cardinals are 3-8, their point differential is 248 to 283. They are only barely negative. Whereas everybody else, the 49ers are technically only
everyone-
barely positive, but then the
Everyone in the-
Rams and the Seahawks are literally 100
Yeah.
plus. 100 plus differential. That is
Yep.
wild. The win streaks are 6-1-2 between these teams, and the only reason why the Seahawks don't have a win streak is because their loss that broke their win streak was to the Rams.
Yeah.
My argument is the NFC West might
Yeah.
actually be the most dangerous division in football right now on both sides of the coin, and they will easily have 2, if not maybe even 3 in the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I could see Rams, Seahawks, and Niners all make the playoffs this year.
So I at least wanted to look at that. But then how about the NFC North? I know this was the division last year that everyone was scared by, but 8 wins, 7 wins, 7 wins is still fair. I wouldn't say terrifying, but that is still a strong division. So with the
It is,
Bears at
very
8-3,
strong
the
division.
Packers 7-3-1, and the Lions 7-4, who do you think is going to end up taking this one?
Oh, who do all these teams play in Week 18?
Each other.
All right, the Bears play the Lions in Week 18.
The Packers still have 4 more division games to play in the next 6 weeks.
and the Packers finish the season in Minnesota. Ooh, it's gonna be it truly might just be the winner of Bears Lions winning that division.
You think it's going to come down to the Bears and Lions? You don't think the Packers necessarily have a chance?
Packers might get the last wild card spot, yes,
I mean, that's valid. That's fair.
and they only get it because of the tie.
Here's the thing:
Yes.
if the Packers beat the Lions this Thursday, I think the Packers take the division and the Bears get the wild card spot. Hot take:
The Bears.
the Bears.
Not the
You
Bears.
gotta look out for the Bears. They beat a team over 500 finally. You know.
Maybe.
Yeah, true.
If the Packers lose to the Lions, I think the Lions will end up taking the division, and it'll be between the Packers and the Bears for that last wild card spot.
See, when did these teams
Both
play?
of-
Right?
they
18
play
play
each
week
other.
16 and 14. Yeah, they got to play twice, 14 and 16.
Yep. So it's going to be tough. So I really do think it comes down to this Thursday. I don't think the Bears take the division. I know they're the lead right now, and it might be a little disrespectful to say, but the Bears did get all their easy games out now, and might only win 2 for the rest of the year.
Every Bears fan, of course, the Packers fan is saying that.
Packers fan.
Hey, Packers bias.
I'm
Packers
trying to look
bias.
at this unbiasedly. I see the fault in the Packers
Packers
as
bias.
well. I'm just hopeful for my team, okay? They did have a good win against the Aaron Rodgers-less Steelers, okay?
Well, they're not owned by Aaron Rodgers anymore. Yay!
Yay! Even though he didn't play.
They're going to claim that even though Aaron Rodgers didn't play. Yay!
Yay! He's still 23-4 against them all time. Yay! Or something along those lines.
No, what are you going to say?
The AFC North right now, even though it's only between the Ravens and the Steelers, is pretty scary for me.
This could go either
'Cause,
way still, too. You never know.
Yeah, because obviously
One's eliminated.
you know the Steelers are kind of hit and miss. The Ravens are also hit and miss. I don't see I see the Ravens and the Steelers getting into the playoffs on the AFC side because the AFC is just stacked.
The thing
The
about
Steelers will have the 9-8 Super Bowl and losing the wild card. We know what's going to happen.
The thing with the
exactly.
AFC
So-
North that I think is the scariest part is that I know week to week we all go, oh, it's a divisional game. You never know with divisional games. The AFC North is the epitome of you never know because it's a divisional game. No matter what the
Yes.
records of any of these teams are, any of them can beat any of them on any field any given Sunday. The Bengals have beat the Steelers.
and
The Browns beat the Packers, so you could see
Yeah.
them. You could easily see them take down the Ravens. They've done it before. They'll do it again.
And I've said this before. The Ravens and the Steelers haven't played each other. They don't play each other until much later in the season.
Hey, it is much later in the season now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is much later. But when I mean much later, it's like week 15. I think is their first game against each other.
Week 14 and week 18.
Wow.
Yep.
14 and 18. There you go.
So those two games are going to be what determine if the Ravens win the AFC North and get a spot in the playoffs, or who gets the wild card between the
Best
Ravens
best
and
of
the
luck.
Steelers.
Best of luck to your Ravens. The remaining schedule: Bengals, Steelers, Bengals, Patriots, Packers, Steelers.
They could win
Best of
4
luck.
of those. I think they win 4 of those.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jabbo, though.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I mean, they might lose one to the Bengals, but I still think they beat the Packers.
So what they split? They split with the Bengals and Steelers, and then
I don't
they
think
beat
this. I think they take
Patriots
this.
and Packers.
I think I don't think they beat the Patriots. I think they take the Steelers twice. I think they beat the Bengals once, and I think they beat the Packers.
Spicy.
Listen
takes.
again. I'm trying to be unbiased about this as a Packers fan. I just think the Ravens are that good, and the Packers are okay.
You can
know?
Homer Simpson this one. You
I
can
can.
just do that. It's fine. You have the right to do so.
I do
Let's talk
have.
about the. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I do have a couple more divisions I'm gonna look at that I think are really, really interesting, just because of the way.
Can we
that
just
they're
talk about
shaping
the NFC East real quick and how the Giants are the first team mathematically eliminated from the playoffs?
up. I mean, yeah,
When the Tennessee Titans aren't.
What
I
did I
know.
tell you at the beginning of the season that the Giants were just going to do their thing? And look at that. They're not mathematically eliminated from the playoffs.
it's just
Yeah, but the
because
Titans aren't.
it's because everyone else in the NFC is so good, and the AFC is the AFC. So
But
that's.
the Titans aren't. They also have 10 losses.
But
The Giants have a better record.
the Giants are in the NFC, where everything is a shootout. So you never know, right?
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, even with the Cowboys winning against the Eagles, I still think it's
The Eagles are taking
divisional
that
win,
handily. Yeah. I mean, it's nice to see that the Cowboys win, and now that number 1 spot in the NFC is up for grabs.
The Rams have it right
the
now.
Rams have it right now, but it is up for grabs as much as it's ever been. So I do want to look at the AFC South, though. The Colts being 8-3, the Jaguars right behind them at 7-4, and then the
You can't trust the
Texans
Jaguars.
right behind them at 6-5 with CJ Stroud coming back. The Texans do have literally the best defense in the league right now, giving up the least amount of points to anyone else. Almost every single team in the NFL has given up 200 points, except for, I just want to make sure I have my numbers
them,
correct.
I think.
The Rams, the Broncos, and then, of course, the Texans. Those are the only 3 teams that have given up less than 200 points so far this season.
That's wild.
So
That's
this one could be coming down to the wire too. I would love to see the Colts do well. I think the Texans might sneak into the wild card. I don't know though. It's going to be tough. There might only be the winner of the AFC South because the AFC West is doing so well too. So this really, because you only get 3 wild card teams. You might get one from the AFC East, one from the AFC South, and one from the AFC West. The way that this is all coming together.
I'll say, yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, and again, I think the Chiefs are actually on the looking. Yeah, the playoffs started today. Chiefs are out.
Yeah, they are.
Still.
We got to
Yay.
keep that momentum
Let's
going.
say-
Let's
let's
go Chargers. Let's go
Let's see,
Broncos.
the Chiefs are sitting at the 10th spot right now.
So I'm just looking at it though, and I'm like, the AFC South is going to be a brawl fest because there's still 3 teams well in contention. The Colts did just lose one to show that they are mortal. The Jags are on a
Colts have
2-win
lost 2 or
streak,
3.
and the Texans are on a 3-win streak. So
You can't trust the Jaguars, though.
you can't. That's what I'm saying. That's why I think the
can't.
Texans can leap over them and take that spot. But we'll see.
If the Texas defense keeps balling out like it has, absolutely, I can see that. Good point. Do the
sure.
Texans no, the Texans don't play the Jaguars anymore.
Nope, they play each other.
Fortunate. Yeah.
I think the Texans still play the Colts though. They play them this week.
twice.
Yep.
Twice, yeah. This week and week 18. Ooh.
Ooh,
That could be for the
That
division.
could be for the division, yeah.
Yeah, that could be
Because
for the
here's the
division.
thing: if the Colts lose to the Texans this week, the Texans are now 7-5. If the Jaguars win, they could be up a spot, or if they could be 7-5. This looks so interesting going down the stretch.
It's actually even more interesting for the Colts because they have to play the Texans and Jaguars 4 times.
Wow.
They had to play they had to play both of
So they
all
still
the
need to go
division
through the
games
entire gauntlet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
They
it goes
literally
Texans-
backloaded all these divisional games.
Dude, this schedule is insane for the Colts. It goes Texans, Jaguars, Seahawks, Niners, Jaguars, Texans.
Jeez.
Oh, good grief. Yikes.
Oh man.
And they've lost 2 of 3. The schedule doesn't get easier.
No, it
Nope.
doesn't. That's scary.
They may not win another game.
This is giving that. You remember what was it? The Philadelphia Eagles that started like 10-0 and then I think it was the Steelers that started like 11-0 and then lost
11-0, and they finished like 12-5 or whatever, and then lost to the Browns
in the first
wild
round.
card.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So you never know. You never
Wasn't
know.
that the same season Joe Flacco came back and played?
For the Browns?
No.
No.
Yeah.
but-
No, that was
Yeah,
Baker
Browns.
Mayfield. That was a Baker Mayfield.
Okay.
Yeah, shout out Baker
Gotcha.
Mayfield though. I love
Was
that
that
kid.
2020, I think?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
All right, but I have
Before
one.
the-
Sorry,
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the last division I want to look at is the AFC West because even though the Broncos do have a two game lead over the Chargers, who also have a 1 game lead over the Chiefs, you can never count any of these teams out, especially with
Nope.
6 games left to be played by all of them. So
Look, I just need the Chargers to stay ahead of the Chiefs, and everything will be good. You
I
know,
do too.
if-
I just need the
If
Chargers
that
to keep
can
winning.
happen, the Chiefs will miss the playoffs, and everyone will celebrate. Yay!
Everyone will be happy, yes.
The Broncos don't have the easiest schedule coming up either, I don't think. Let me look at
Let's see, Broncos. They got Commanders, Raiders, Packers, Jaguars, Chiefs, Chargers. Easy.
They could win like
They
they at least win 3 of those, and I think if they win 3 of those, they pretty much take the division because the Chiefs would have to win all 6, and they
Yeah.
would still lose the tiebreaker. So
Right.
They do play the Chargers week 18, so if things go really wonky, that could be for the division.
okay,
But I don't think
what
it
are the
will be.
Chargers schedule? Who are the Chargers playing?
They
Let's
play
see.
the Raiders
Chargers, Eagles,
next week.
Chiefs, Cowboys, Texans, Broncos. The Chargers do not have a nice schedule.
Raiders, it'll be a win.
This could be
yeah.
like 2 wins.
I mean, especially with the Cowboys winning against the Eagles, that's a tougher game. The Cowboys' defense is much improved with the trade and with those 2 trades, and a lot of the defensive players have gotten healthy. So yeah, I got.
This is not as easy as it looks. This is I love football. I love how exciting this is coming down into the stretch. It makes me nervous for my team, but like it is so exciting to see how it all falls into place. Oh, I'm so excited. But you know, with as exciting as it is, do you want to get into some power rankings and see which teams are the cream of the crop and which ones are the best around?
Sure, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Noah, who's our number 1 team?
The Rams.
They sure are. You're so right.
I've
Undisputed. Everybody
got
got
the
the
Rams.
Rams at 1. I don't think anyone.
I've got the Rams. They had a much better win against the Bucks than the Patriots did against the Bengals. So, which is why I dropped Patriots from 1 to 2.
I did too. Oh, we're all on
Yep.
the same page.
Yep.
Look at us. Rams 1, Patriots 2. And then it gets a little messy because we have a lot of like 7 and 8 win teams that could very easily fit this slot. So
Broncos on a bye, rise up to 3 for me.
I would, okay, since they're on their bye and they didn't play, I'll have them tie at 3 with the Seahawks. How do we feel about that?
No,
No,
I don't know
you
about
think you think the
No?
Broncos are better than the Seahawks just outright?
right now, yes.
Interesting.
The Seahawks let the Titans get back into the game. They only won by a 1 possession against the Titans.
You know,
That's a fair
that's
point.
I mean,
Actually, that's a fair point.
you know, as long as you win the game, that's what matters. You look at the Broncos wins, and they were losing in the 4th quarter of most of those games.
It's not against the Titans.
All right, I will confidently put the Seahawks at 4 to appease the football gods. But then who do we got at number 5? Do not tell me it's the Lions or the Chiefs because you are incorrect.
Colts.
I've got Colts
Yeah, I think we're all
And-
right about that. Colts.
and the Bears.
No, we're
And
not
the
putting
Bears.
the Bears. They're.
I'm putting the Bears.
I will put the Bears at 6 again for another bonus 6 honorable mention.
Packers bias.
I will put the-
Packers bias.
I'm putting the Packers at a bonus 6 as well because of
Only
bias.
Packers. There's only Packers bias when it's against the Bears, and that's it.
So
you know?
true. If the Bears get to be 6, so do the Packers. It's only fair. I'm not putting the Lions up here, though. I refuse.
Okay, fine. How about this? Put Shador Sanders in the Browns at
Shador
6,
Sanders
baby.
at the
Come
Browns
on.
had a big
Let's
win
go.
as well. Noah, who do you want as a bonus shout out? I'll give you one as well.
The Dayton Triangles. No,
Dayton Triangle. I don't see that on here.
Come up with
Patriots.
Patriots are number 2.
We have 2. Yeah, we
They are
put
number
them
2. I was not listening.
The Patriots are much better than a bonus number 6. I'll give you that.
Oh, yeah.
Ravens.
Ravens, I will give you that. They've 5-win streak.
They're on a
streak.
win streak. Yes.
We'll keep them at 6. When they've been at 6 the last couple of weeks, but I think slowly they're actually making their way up to that.
They
6-5
are. They
spot.
might actually. Listen. If the Colts lose this week and the Ravens win, I think the Ravens take that 5
I think we
spot.
flip flop. Yeah, I think they flip flop.
And even if any of these teams lose, if the Patriots lose, if the Broncos lose, if the Seahawks lose, the Ravens could even leapfrog them.
I mean, the Colts are on thin ice right now. They've lost 2 or 3. You know,
You don't love to see it. You don't.
and they only lead the division by one game, and so they gotta pick it up, especially because Andy Jones turned into Danny Dips in the fourth quarter and overtime. Like they only gained like 20 yards in the fourth.
They had a lot of 3 and outs. It was not good. They looked great in the first half. They looked terrible in the second half and overtime.
Terrible. It was awful.
So I don't know. It's looking to be scary, but we got a really good week of football coming up real soon. So speaking of a good week of football coming up, you want to go ahead and do some game picks real quick?
Sure. As a
How did the
podcast,
podcast do?
As a
Terrible.
podcast, yeah, no, we weren't good.
terrible.
To be fair,
7-7 we went last week.
To be fair, I think that's better than I did. Truth be told, like I think the podcast actually did better than me.
I went 10-4 personally last week.
I did not.
so-
I did terrible. I had some risky picks that did not pay off.
Podcast.
Yes, Aaron, you were tied for 14th. And in our little league,
behind the podcast.
Aaron's tied for 14th. Noah, you were tied for 21st. I am tied for 32nd. And the podcast is tied for 27th. But I'm catching up to the podcast. I saw in the in our group standings, Aaron, your dad is 11th.
Yeah, no, my dad leapfrogged me after that one. I really thought the Panthers could win that Monday night game. I guess I was wrong.
Carly is third.
Carly's third,
Yeah.
and she would have been second if she remembered to pick on that Thursday night game between the Raiders and the Broncos.
And our boy Tim is in first place.
Shout out my boy Tim.
Our back-to-back G Fuel winner. Yeah.
I also told him
Let's
if he
go.
maintains first place until the end of the season, I'll buy him a jersey. So that's usually what I do. Like my like giveaway. If I have the money for it, I like to give the winner a jersey. I've done that like 4 of the past 5 years at least. Only had to skip it like once. But yeah, the fun fact is that one guy won 2 out of 3 years. And so like my DM messages, I think I told you guys this. It's like my messages with the guy is literally like, congrats, you won. What would you like? Jersey? Cool. And then I message him again 2 years later and I'm like, hey, you won again. You know the drill.
All right. Hopefully,
that's incredible.
we'll do better as a podcast this week instead of 500.
All right,
Good
so
grief.
we've got the Thursday games to start. Thanksgiving Day, the Green Bay Packers go to Detroit to take on the Lions. Now, if you remember, the last time these two teams matched up was earlier this year. The Packers won pretty handily by 2 scores. The last time the Packers went into Detroit was last year, where they got absolutely clobbered. And the last time the time before that these two played on Thanksgiving, the Packers had a losing record. Nobody thought that they were going to win, and they came in and handed the spanking to the Lions, so much so that the only turkey that they prepared had a Lions logo on it, and they had to throw it out because they didn't have a Packers one prepared.
Oops.
That was funny. So anyway, the 7-3-1 Packers and the 7-4 Detroit Lions. The spread is fairly even. The Lions are only favored because they are at home. However, 81% have picked the Lions. How do we feel, gentlemen?
Well, okay. You mentioned earlier this year. Packers smacked the Lions. That was 11
Week
weeks
one.
ago.
I know. That was
Yeah,
week
that was
one.
That
11
was
weeks
11
ago.
weeks ago.
You
Yeah.
have to keep that in mind.
Yeah. Uh, yeah. I've got Lions.
What do you have, Noah?
I also have the Lions.
I hate to say it, but I also, for my personal picks, chose the Lions. And there's two reasons for that.
No,
Two
not a
reasons.
Homer Simpson pick.
I know.
Packers
Listen,
bias.
we'll confidently choose the
Packers
Lions.
bias.
Two reasons I chose the Lions. Number one is because of the fact that if I choose the Lions and the Packers win, I'm happy because, yay, the Packers won. Let's go. But if the Lions win, at least I get the pick, right? So it's a win-win no matter what.
Yeah, my approach with the Panthers, huh?
You get it. Number two, the reason why I chose the Detroit Lions is because of Jahmyr Gibbs. All right? So week one, the Packers' rush defense looked fantastic for the first few weeks of the year. Their rush defense was great. Then somewhere that kind of collapsed and everyone was able to run up and down on the Packers. They weren't able to hold on to the ball for long stints because everyone was running the ball and holding on to it and converting these, 3rd and 3 and 4th and 1s on them because everyone can run the ball on them and they've not been able to stop the run. Jahmyr Gibbs over the past 5 or so weeks has been the best running back in the NFL. Jonathan Taylor's been the best overall throughout the entire year, but the past 4 or 5 weeks, Jahmyr Gibbs is the best running back in the NFL. If they give him even half as many snaps as he got last week in their win against the Giants, then there's no way Detroit doesn't just run away with this. Although, if it does make me feel a little bit better, Detroit did have a little bit tougher with the Giants in their own home stadium than the Packers had against the Giants going to New York. So having seen them both play the same team and the Packers handled it better makes me feel a little confident in the Packers, but I know Dan Campbell's smarter than that. He's just going to run it down their throats. So I chose the Lions. But I'm pulling for the Packers. I'm pulling for them. All right, second Thursday game of our Thanksgiving lineup is the Kansas City Chiefs going into Dallas to take on the Cowboys. Might not be as favored as you think. I know a lot of people probably want to jump on the Kansas City Chiefs hype train. This is in Dallas, and they are coming off a big win against the Eagles. Dallas is showing that they can hang with anybody. They might lose to the Panthers, but they can beat the Eagles, and they can tie the Packers. Who knows what kind of team they are. So, what do we got?
Hot take. This game's going to be a shootout, probably.
I hope so.
Ooh.
I think that this will be a high-scoring game.
Yeah,
I'm with you on that. I would take that bet.
It's also
what do you think?
It's the afternoon game in Jerry World, and so the sun's going to be setting, so we're going to see the sun come into the stadium again.
This is peak Thanksgiving dinner time, too, right? This is as people are sitting down for dinner.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, everything in my body is screaming Chiefs. But I took a fly on the Cowboys last week and it paid off. Chiefs. The Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are going to win this, and especially because how they clamped down on the Colts at the end of the game last week. I think the Chiefs are going to get it done. Against a much improved Cowboys defense. Go ahead.
I also chose the Chiefs. They have a better defense, and they are still healthy. And between these two, they both have really high-flying offenses, and the Chiefs have a better defense. Therefore, in this matchup, the Chiefs should win. So I chose the Chiefs.
Noah, you going against your moles again?
No, I'm not.
You chose the Chiefs?
I chose the Chiefs.
All
I
right,
don't think the
that's
Cowboys
fair.
got it.
You went against your moles
I
again.
hate to say it, but I'm
geez.
cheering for the Dallas Cowboys,
know.
America's team.
I know the Cowboys just got off of a really good win against the Eagles last week. That game was really fun to watch. By the way,
Was great. Down 21-0 and they come back. Oh.
Yeah, it was so good, but I don't think they'll even have the ability to beat the Chiefs. I think Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs pulls it off here.
Yeah, I think last week's game, and I said this during the last week's podcast, is that I genuinely think the Eagles are frauds and their offense can't get anything going, and that's why the Dallas Cowboys were able to come back. Even though the Eagles put up 3 touchdowns, they got stagnant and weren't able to score after that, and it let the Cowboys come back and take that win. So I think last week's victory says more about the Eagles than it does the Cowboys. And
yes,
so
absolutely.
I think last week's game with the Chiefs shows even more that they are probably the team everyone still thinks they are, unfortunately. So. Then we've got the peak, the evening game, the Cincinnati Bengals heading into Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Noah, as a resident Ravens fan, what are your thoughts?
As I said earlier, the Bengals are going to look a little bit better, but there is a chance, and a very small chance, they might look a little bit scary because, again, Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase are going to be back.
So you think it's going to be a shootout?
Fly-
Because the Bengals still have one of the worst defenses in the league.
Right. So I don't think it's going to be a shootout. I think it's probably going to be like kind of like mediocre scoring for this one, especially with the way the Ravens have been playing the past couple of weeks, kind of
like
sloppy.
28-25-ish.
Yeah, something like that, like
27.
Well, like 27-13 or something like that.
Oh,
That's
even larger margin.
So I'm picking the Ravens for this one because I really think they can get this done, but don't be surprised if the Bengals come out screaming.
And it's Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase is back, the best quarterback receiver duo in the league. But you gotta stay with the hot hand. Ravens have won 5 in a row. I'm going Ravens.
I'm also going to go Ravens because looking at these two teams, the way they match up, they both have great offenses. I think the Bengals have a slightly better offense than the Ravens. However, the Ravens defense, as of right now, we just talked about this earlier, the Ravens defense looks way better than Cincinnati's defense.
Much better.
So when you have
Absolutely.
So you have a really good offense and a pretty good offense, and then you have a really good defense and a terrible defense, I'm going to go with the one that has a much better defense for sure.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right, then we've got the Black Friday game. I don't know if you guys heard about this. The Eagles are wearing their all-black uniforms, and they asked everyone in attendance to wear black. Snazzy for the blackout.
Snazzy.
Chicago Bears go into Philadelphia to take on the Eagles, the 8-3 versus the 8-3. Does the Chicago Bears win streak continue, or do the Eagles stomp them out?
Noah, what do you got?
I don't think the Bears got this one.
I don't think so either. I'm choosing the Eagles, baby.
I picked the Eagles.
Eagles have a better defense than the Bears. You're choosing the Bears?
The Bears.
Have you watched a Bears game all year?
No. The Bears.
Okay, the Bears' losses, I know they only have 3.
I gotta catch up somehow. I gotta pick against y'all.
The Bears.
The Bears. The Bears' losses have come to, obviously, they lost to Detroit, right? Did they already play Detroit? I know they lost to the
They lost to the Vikings.
The Vikings
in Detroit in weeks 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then they lost to the Ravens. But in the Ravens and they've won 8 of 9. And right in the middle is that Ravens. So they won 2 losses, 4 wins. Ravens lost 4 wins.
But do you see like how close a lot of those games have been? They barely
They came back from the fourth quarter a lot. That's called clutch, Aaron.
Yes.
So it's clutch.
Do you have one of those in your vehicle?
It's clutch when the Chicago Bears do it, right? Okay.
It's terrible defense.
But when the Broncos do it, they're choking.
The Cowboys do it.
When the Cowboys do it.
Terrible defense. They got lucky.
So we chose the Philadelphia Eagles. Sorry, Tom. Anyway, San Francisco 49ers head into Cleveland to take on Shedeur Sanders and the Browns.
Home debut, home start.
I got the Niners. Does anyone have anyone but the Niners?
Niners going to be a much harder test than the Raiders.
They have a much better defense than the Raiders. Even if Cleveland's at home, I don't think the Shedeur magic holds up.
And we're the Cleveland. No, I put the point.
I was gonna say, ain't no way. Listen,
we punt.
You can have the Cleveland Browns beanie and the Cleveland Browns jersey and be funny but use your brain just for a moment, just for the pick, and then put back on the happy hat. Okay, San Francisco 49ers. Then we've got the Jacksonville Jaguars heading into Tennessee to take on the Titans. Am I crazy for thinking the Titans could win this?
Yes.
No, I'm not crazy for that.
Maybe a little bit. Maybe just a little smidgen. You're crazy.
I just want to try to convince you guys. Think about it. I know the Tennessee Titans are 1-10, but they've stayed close in a lot of games, and the Jacksonville Jaguars, although they're 7-4, have been wildly inconsistent. The Tennessee Titans did keep it to 1 score against the Seahawks, Let's not count the fact that they were down by 3 scores and only got a bunch of points in garbage time. But the Jacksonville Jaguars are probably one of the most inconsistent teams in the league, where they're beating good teams and losing to bad teams. And look who they're playing this week. It's a bad team.
I'm not convinced.
Okay, I just want to see if I can sway one of you. We're choosing the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You can't trust the Jaguars, but you can trust the Jaguars to beat the Titans.
Yeah, I chose the Jaguars.
What are you, an imposter?
I just want to see if I can sway you.
What the hell?
All right, we got the Houston Texans going into the Colts going to the Colts. Okay, who's winning the Texans?
Go into the Colts. Don't go into the Colts, Aaron.
Don't go into the Colts. Should I start the Houston defense?
No, it's Houston going into the Colts to take on Indianapolis.
That's what I'm saying,
So,
right?
yes.
All right, from a professional perspective, should I start the Houston defense playing the Colts, or should I start the New England defense playing against whoever New England's playing? Who is New England playing against? They're playing against
Giants.
The Giants, yeah.
If you want my opinion, I'd do the Patriots defense.
I did have the Patriots defense. I think you're right. I'm playing against you, Noah. This is some backwards mind games. Anyway, who do we got for this one? I really want the Colts to win, but who do I think is going to win? The Texans have had a hot hand recently. The Colts are.
You can't pick it up. You can't pick it up until they win again, Noah. That's the rules.
Got to stay on your floor. All right, am I actually insane
Take it off.
Am I insane? I think I chose the Colts for my personal picks, but the more I look at this matchup, the more I go, Houston's on a win streak, and the Colts have lost 2 of their last 3. This is in Indianapolis, though, so they do have that edge.
Is CJ Stroud coming back? I don't know.
I don't know.
I thought
he's
was.
Been week to week. I think he's supposed to. Does anyone have any word on that?
I haven't heard anything.
This is what it says under the ESPN Houston Texans injury tab. Quote, the eventual return of Stroud could aid a Houston offense that struggled in the second half of last Thursday's 23-19 win over Buffalo. Sam Warren of the Houston Chronicle reports. So quote inside the quote, we still got to do it. Yeah. This doesn't say. Doesn't say. It says he's questionable.
Mm-hmm. Everybody's questionable. I'm still waiting for Bucky Irving to come back.
I don't know. That's tough.
All right, I think I'm going to stick with my gut.
They won with General Mills, so
I'm going to stick with my gut and still say the Colts at home. Because Jonathan Taylor is still incredible.
Noah says Colts, so the podcast will choose Colts.
Right.
My pick is dependent on if CJ Stroud plays or not.
So we've got 2 Colts and 1 bystander.
If it's Davis Mills at quarterback, I'm picking the Colts. If it's CJ Stroud, I'm picking the Texans.
All right, fair.
There you go.
Totally valid.
I think that's the first time that we have publicly said that we have one pick that is dependent on if someone plays.
My dad always has that.
Yeah. Like we have had that before previously, but like we've always just solidified. We've just solidified it now that like we might potentially do picks based off of injury reports and all that. So.
All right. Well, now we've got the New Orleans Saints going into Miami to take on the Dolphins.
Oh, jeez.
I know.
Oh, jeez. I'm actively picking the Dolphins.
I'm picking the Dolphins.
I also picked the Dolphins.
All right, easy choice. We move on.
Hey, Dolphins have won. The Dolphins have won 3 or 4. You know, so the little high, and the Saints just lost. And the Saints just lost to Kirk Cousins. So.
All right, then we've got Kirk Cousins and the Atlanta Falcons going into New York to take on the Jets. Another ugly game. Let's go. I love my ugly Sunday games.
Jeez. Don't make me pick.
You got to pick. I'm sorry.
Noah, you pick first.
Falcons.
I'm going to pick the Jets. Now I'm going to make you pick, Tom.
Damn it.
Fine. I will also pick. Go, Vin.
Let's Jets. Go, Jets. We're going Jets. Let's go. Vin's going to be happy about that one. All right.
Yeah. Shout out, Vin.
Shout out, Vin, my boy Vin. He loves getting a shout out. All right, let's do the Battle of Red, where the Arizona Cardinals go into Tampa Bay to take on the Buccaneers.
Oh, jeez. Who's the Buccaneers backup?
Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater.
He looked horrible. He did. He looked really bad. I'm not gonna lie. So if Baker Mayfield is week to week, it's gonna be
8 of 15, 62 yards. Yeah. Oof.
Yeah, it was not a good showing.
Oh man. Oh,
And the
Bucky-
Cardinals don't have Penix, right? Or is
No,
that
the Cardinals have been running Brissett, Jacoby Brissett. He's the one that
Penix
recently
is on
just
the Falcons.
yeah.
Penix is on the Falcons. He's out.
That's where I got confused. Yeah.
The Cardinals have Brissett, who literally 2 weeks ago set an NFL record for most completions in a game.
And you're thinking of Kyler Murray as the Cardinals quarterback. Mr.
yes,
Call of
yes.
Duty himself.
Call of Duty's
Yes.
out. He's not playing for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Oh, he's injured. Remember that? Yeah. Bucky Irving is still questionable return.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably safe to say Baker Mayfield will not be playing.
I don't think
this
so
week.
either. I would hop on the Cardinals now. Honestly, this is
It's a spicy take.
It is a spicy take,
I'm-
but this isn't just me trying to do a spicy pick. I genuinely think the Cardinals win this.
Hey Siri, flip a coin.
Oh, who's heads? Who's heads? Who's heads?
It's in order. Hey Siri, say that again.
Heads, tails.
Tails this time.
Oh,
Oh,
you
chose
picking the Bucs.
Buccaneers. I chose the Cardinals. Tom, it's up to you.
We're gonna make Noah the odd man out again. I'm picking the Cardinals.
Ooh, that's spicy.
You know what? I hate the coin. I picked the Cardinals now.
Let's
We're
go! All
good.
right,
I
then,
need a T20.
then we've got the blowout of the week. Sorry, Tom.
Yeah,
We're
save
the-
your breath. Save your breath. Save your breath. Everyone pick the Rams and move on.
Rams.
Pick the Rams and move on.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Then we've
Noah?
got the
No, hold on, Noah.
Noah. Say the Rams.
I picked the Rams.
Okay.
Okay. All
All
right.
right, moving on.
Then we've got the Minnesota Vikings heading into Seattle to take on the Seahawks. Did anyone choose anyone but the Seahawks?
Save your breath, everyone. Save your breath. Seahawks. Moving on.
Seahawks.
Noah.
Purple team.
No.
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 You're picking 9. Who's thrown 10 interceptions? Whoa.
He can't even stay consistent on that. All right.
No, I
Then
picked
Seahawks.
we've got a better matchup here. The Buffalo Bills heading into Pittsburgh to take on the Steelers.
Do we know if Aaron Rodgers is back?
I think he's also
don't-
week to week. I think
I
even
think
if he
he's week to
was,
week.
I think even if he was, the Bills still win.
Yeah, I agree. As a resident Ravens fan, I picked the Bills.
Mike Tomlin said that Rodgers will be a limited practice participant in the early portion of the week, but the Steelers have, quote, great optimism. The quarterback will be available Sunday versus the Bills. So it looks like
I don't
he will
know.
be back.
Yeah, but I don't think, as Aaron said, I don't think even if Aaron Rodgers starts, I think Josh Allen and the Bills take care of this one.
Okay, here's the thing. The Bills don't have a consistent receiver, and that Steeler defense
That's
Can
But
be
they,
good.
but they have James
Can be
Cook
good.
the third and Josh Allen to just run the ball all day long. That's all they need to do.
I did pick the Bills, but I would not be surprised if the Steeler defense, clamps down a little bit.
I would not be surprised if it's
Fair
an
enough.
ugly game.
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
All right, Buffalo Bills it is. Then we've got
Save your breath, save your breath, save your breath. Chargers. Moving on.
Chargers. Okay.
Noah?
Say the line, Bart.
Okay, Judge.
Okay.
Okay, good.
All right, then
moving
we've
on.
got
Minutes.
And save your breath.
Save your breath,
save your breath.
Broncos.
Broncos.
Noah. Say the
Noah.
line.
Broncos.
Okay,
Broncos.
okay.
Moving on.
Then we've got. Do we
Are we
just
saving our breath for
save
this
our breath?
one?
No, we're not saving the breath because James Winston can actually do something.
That's what I think has been crazy about the Giants. Even though they only have 2 wins, they did beat 2 winning football teams, and the Giants can win any football game they go against. They were close with the Packers. They were leading them into the fourth quarter. They were leading against the Lions by 2 scores. The Giants
They beat
can
the Chargers
hang.
and Eagles.
Yeah, they can hang with any team. It's just will they? It's so weird. They are much better than their 2-10 record suggests.
The last 3 games have been one possession losses too. They've been in every game.
I'm still taking the Patriots though, but
I'm absolutely taking the Patriots, but I think Jameis Winston's gonna do Jameis Winston stuff.
I'm still gonna love watching this game.
Oh, it's gonna be so fun.
That's the Monday night game while I play Mario Party. It's gonna be awesome. Anyway, there's all our picks. If you want to get some good pick points, don't pick what we picked because we're terrible at this. But
just save your breath.
Save your breath.
There
was a lot of like pretty close matchups, but for the most part, a lot of them were like pretty one-sided. So I feel like this should be a week where almost everybody is getting at least 10. Hopefully, it just feels like one of those weeks.
Absolutely,
I agree.
Absolutely. So with that being said, we do have one more game to play. We're gonna do our fun little transition where it goes do 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 right, and then we're so back. All right, where we're going. You ever seen a Sporkle quiz?
I've never seen a Sporkle quiz.
I've never seen this website.
This is something that people have been doing like on Twitch for a while. Ludwig loves doing these. They literally have quizzes over anything and everything. And so they have a ton of NFL ones, and I figured we could start with the NFL teams where they give you 6 minutes. They have all the list of the NFL teams in the pool, and they give you something to describe the team, and we as a collective are going to try to guess what the team is.
I'm laughing at it. If you guess the Oilers, you might be just a little rusty on the NFL history.
But I think we got this. Are you guys ready and locked in?
I'm locked in.
Oh, this is just like showing where they all go. Never mind. This one was easy. Let me go back one. Hold on.
Giants.
Yeah, I know this one. Hold up. Let me search. Okay, hold on. Technical difficulties. How did I find this? I know I had one up that was like not actually that like easy. So, all right, we're so back. Don't mind the technical difficulties.
Obscure knowledge.
Obscure knowledge. We could do that one. The least popular teams finally, but it's only 2 minutes. We could do logos.
No, my logos quiz was much better than.
You're so right. It was.
and I bet that's modern logos. Everyone's gonna know that.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's do obscure knowledge. Ready? Oh, this one will be good. Why does it only give us 2 minutes?
Lord.
All right,
with only 1 to 10, what is the least well-known NFL team you can name?
Each
Texans.
team, not a team. Oh, this is another one of those. Never mind. Okay. I swear there was like one that I had that was like actually good.
Go to history. Go to your history. See if you can't find it.
Where's history?
Control H.
Control H.
Oh, you're so right. Oh no, this doesn't hold history.
Oh no!
This is Opera GX. Okay, hold on. Technical difficulties. Technical difficulties. Don't worry, I got this. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Okay, yeah. All right, here we go. This one's good. This one's good. We're so back. All right, we're so back. Ready? Oh, the time's already going. 10 minutes. Who holds the NFL record for consecutive games started?
Is it Brett Favre?
It's one of the ones in here. So look at the pool.
Brett Favre.
Is it Brett Favre? Yes, second row.
Second row. I'm pretty sure it's Brett Favre. It's Brett Favre, who was drafted by what team? It is not the Green Bay Packers. It was the Falcons. You're right. It's the Falcons. Where is that?
Top right.
You're so right. Who's starting tight end in 2012?
Tony Gonzalez.
Was it?
Yeah.
You're so right.
Yeah.
Who is third in all-time receptions behind Larry Fitzgerald and
It's going to be Jerry Rice. Is Jerry Rice in there?
Yes,
third row. Third
row. Jerry Rice. Boom. Who won how many Super Bowls did Jerry Rice win?
Is 6?
I don't think it's 6. I'm pretty sure it's 3. 3? With what team? Oh, I know this one.
What team?
Baltimore Ravens.
No, it's the San Francisco 49ers, whose all-time rushing leader is.
Oh, geez. Hold on. It might be Frank Gore. That makes sense.
I think it's Frank Gore. It is. Who went to what college?
Is
it Virginia Tech? It's the only one I see on here.
College?
Is this the only college?
That's the only college. Virginia Tech.
No! It wasn't Virginia Tech. All right, we'll replay it. Try again. Okay, so we went. It was Brett Favre. Drafted by the Atlanta Falcons. Tony Gonzalez. Where is that? T. Bottom. You're right. Oh, that's Tony Romo. Almost clicked the wrong Tony.
Right there.
And then
Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice. Boom.
Jerry
It's in
Rice.
alphabetical order.
It's just,
Three Super Bowls with the San
49ers.
Francisco 49ers. Frank Gore, who went to...
Hold on. Baltimore, David. Drew Bledsoe. Miami,
Florida. There it is. Who is also the college of the longest tenured Colts wide receiver.
Let's see. Not McNabb, not Bledsoe, not Montana,
I'm thinking it's either David Wilson, Jameis Lewis, or Will Shields. Or Jamal Lewis. Is it Jamal Lewis?
Who is Will Shields?
I don't know. I want to say Jamal Lewis.
I don't think it's David Wilson. I kind of remember him playing for the Giants.
Should I click Jamal Lewis?
Sure.
It wasn't. Dang. All right, we go back. We run it back. Run it back. All right. So Brett Favre, Falcons,
and
Tony Gonzalez, Jerry Rice. Where's Jerry Rice. Three Super Bowls for the San Francisco 49ers. Frank Gore, Miami,
Florida,
and then wide receiver Larry Johnson, maybe.
Steve Young.
Steve Young's the quarterback.
What do you mean, Steve Young?
It's not Steve Young. I'll tell you that right now. Larry Johnson, thoughts, opinions?
Larry Johnson. Is he the? Yeah, let's just try Larry Johnson.
It's not Larry Johnson. All right, run it back.
I just saw Reggie Wayne. It's okay.
There's only so many of them, right? Okay, so.
Okay, sorry.
Brett Favre.
Falcons.
Tony Gonzalez. Jerry Rice. Three Super Bowls. San Francisco. Frank Gore. Miami.
It's Reggie Wayne.
Oh,
I just saw his name.
Duh.
How many
6 Pro Bowls.
It has to be 6.
Former Chiefs O-line.
Man.
Which one of these guys has an O-line? Marcus Allen, maybe?
I think he's a running back. I think that makes David Wilson and Marcus Allen running back, so not them.
Maybe this is Jamar Lewis or Steve McNair.
Steve McNair's a quarterback. He was for the Titans. And so it's not Wilson,
Larry Johnson,
not McNabb,
then? Is this one Larry Johnson?
I don't know Larry Johnson. Hold on, I'm cheating.
He's going to cheat. We have 9 minutes. Don't worry.
He was also a running back. Okay, so it's not Larry Johnson.
Jamal Lewis. Google Jamal Lewis.
Okay. Jamal Lewis. Also a running back.
Dang it. Steve McNair.
That's
the quarterback.
Will
Shields. You're right. Who used to block for this running back? Who's the running back?
From 1993. Okay, Jamal Lewis was drafted in 1999. Not him.
Yeah.
Marcus Allen.
Jamal Lewis was a Raven, so we'll get to that.
Hold on. Larry Johnson started in 2003. Not him.
Look at Marcus Allen, because it's like the rest of these I recognize. Or David Wilson.
Marcus Allen, he was... Hold on. He was... Okay.
1982 draft.
Yes.
Marcus
Allen? 1993 from 1997, he played for the Chiefs.
Marcus Allen?
Sure, why not?
Yes! All right, who won a Super Bowl with this team?
Kansas City. No.
Wait.
The Chiefs are on there.
The Chiefs didn't win that Super Bowl, though. You still have Marcus Allen up?
Yeah, hold on. It says apparently he won it with the Los Angeles Raiders.
It's on there. The Los Angeles Raiders, who moved to Oakland in...
What do you mean they moved to Oakland?
They did when 2003. Is it 2003?
Hold on. I'm cheating.
I think it's 2003, because if he was playing from 1993 to 1997 and won a Super Bowl in that time, it could not have been before that. So, right? Is it 1995?
1995.
1995. The same year the Oilers drafted... The Oilers?
Steve
McNair, who played for this team in 2006, 2007.
Oh. Okay, thanks. We're cheating still.
That's okay. We got 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Who does Steve McNair play for?
He played for the Ravens.
He played for the Ravens. No, you got to know this. Whose all-time rushing leader is...
Hold on, I got to back up.
Michael Vick?
It's
not Michael Vick.
Michael
God,
Vick is
no.
a quarterback. Is this one
hold
Jamal
on.
Lewis? Because this sounds like a Jamal Lewis answer.
No, Jamal Lewis was a running back.
He was.
Yes, for the Ravens.
For the Ravens, the all-time rushing leader, Jamal Lewis, who rushed for 2,000 yards in which season? 2003?
Hold on.
Jamal Lewis, 2003, 2,000-yard season?
Yes, 2003.
2003, the same season this team won the Who won the Super Bowl in 2003?
Oh, who do you mean who won the
Was
Super
it the
Bowl in
Patriots?
2003?
I would venture the guess it was the Patriots.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers defeated the Oakland Raiders.
Tampa Bay won? Oh yeah, they did. We did talk about that a few weeks ago. Where's Tampa Bay on here? MNOP, QRST. It's not on here.
Go to the one before that.
Do the
Super Bowl
2002
36.
season.
Okay, that was the Patriots over the Rams.
Patriots. It was. Who drafted blank overall in 1993? Drew Bledsoe?
Drew Bledsoe.
Okay. Who was replaced in Dallas by
The Dayton
Tony
Chargers.
Romo.
Tony Romo? Who plays in what division? I know this one. The NFC East.
We don't have to cheat on this
The
one.
same division as four-time Super Bowl champion.
Okay, it's gotta be the Washington redacted because the Eagles don't have that many.
Mm-hmm. I know the Eagles don't. The Giants, I think, have more. So the what? No, I think it was looking for a player. I think it was looking for a player.
Go again. We got
All right,
this.
go
We got
again.
this.
Okay, here we go. All right, so
Brett Favre.
Hold on. Brett Favre.
We got a
drafted
Atlanta
by
Falcons.
Atlanta Falcons. Tony Gonzalez. Jerry Rice. Three Super Bowls. San Francisco 49ers. All-time leading rusher for the 49ers is who again?
Frank
Gore.
Frank Gore, you're right. Who went to Miami.
And
then this is Reggie Wayne. Six Pro Bowls. Who's the O-line?
Will Shields.
Will Shields. Who's to block for this running back? Marcus Allen?
I think so.
Who won a Super Bowl with this team? Los Angeles Raiders?
Yes.
Who moved to Oakland in 1995? Same year Oilers drafted Steve McNair, who played for this team. Baltimore Ravens. Good stuff. Who's all-time leading rusher? Jamal Lewis, who rushed for 2,000 yards in 2003 at the same season that this team won the Super Bowl. We just had Patriots. Who drafted Drew Bledsoe, who was replaced in Dallas by Tony Romo, who played in what division? The NFC East. The same division as four-time Super Bowl champion.
Oh, it might be looking for Clinton.
Yeah, four-time Super Bowl champion. Michael Vick. No,
I don't think Michael Vick had one.
Joe Montana. Joe Montana had 4. Joe Montana. Next to Jerry Rice.
It wasn't Joe Montana. Because that's not. He wasn't in the NFC East.
I hate this.
Okay, we might try the Giants. How many Super Bowls did the Giants have?
Oh, many Super Bowls.
5.
Atlanta Falcons. Tony Gonzalez. Jerry Rice. 3 Super Bowls. San Francisco. All-time. Frank Gore. Miami. Reggie Wayne. 6 Pro Bowls. Who was the O-line? Will Shields. Running back.
Marcus
Allen, who won a Super Bowl with the Raiders, who moved to Oakland in 1995. Steve McNair played for this team. Ravens. Who's all-time leading rusher was Jamar Lewis. In the 2003 season, the same New England Patriots. Drew Bledsoe, Tony Romo, NFC East.
It's going to be the Giants.
Giants. There we go. Whose 2012 first-round draft pick was?
Okay. 2012. Let's think. David Wilson, not Donovan McNabb, not Larry Johnson, not Joe Montana, not Steve Young, not Mike Vick. It's got to be David Wilson.
Can you Google it real quick?
Okay, David Wilson.
Who is David Wilson?
David Wilson.
David Wilson, date joined 2012 New York Giants.
Let's go! Who went to what college? The only other one on here, Virginia Tech, which is the same college as 2001 number overall pick.
I want to hold on.
This could be Steve. No, this isn't Steve Young. No, that's.
I want to say
that might be Michael Vick.
I want to say
I'm hovering Michael Vick.
That was Mike Vick. I want to say it was Michael.
Okay, Google it. Let me know.
Hold on, that's NBA.
I didn't ask you, Google.
Mike Vick, yes.
Michael Vick. All right, who played with this team after being released from prison?
I
He
forgot
did go
about
to
that.
prison
Eagles.
for dogfighting.
He did, and then he went to
Yes,
the Eagles, right? All right.
Yes, Eagles.
Whose all-time leading passer is Donovan McNabb.
Donovan McNabb.
Who also played for the divisional rival.
Oh, he played for the Washington Redacted for a bit.
Yes. Who played blank in the 2012 wild card round.
Okay, it's
either
an
the
NFC
Cardinals
team.
or the Seahawks. It's got to be one of those two.
To Google.
To Google. Because it's one or the other, and I'm not taking this 50-50. I want to say it was the Cardinals, because the Cardinals were good in that year. They were good in 2012. But so were the Seahawks. I think the Seahawks might have won it all in 2012 as well, to be fair.
Who did we just pick?
Seattle. It's Seattle.
It was
the Cardinals
Seattle?
didn't make it. The Cardinals didn't make it in 2012.
All right. Who lost to this team in Super Bowl 50-something? Or what is that,
Okay,
40?
so who did the Seattle... So of these teams, who did Seattle
Steelers? I
lose?
want to say it's the Steelers. Because it could only be the Dolphins, the Chiefs, or the Steelers. Those are the only AFC teams left.
It's
And the Steelers
It's
have
the
won
Steelers.
way more. It's the Steelers,
Yeah.
who
Yeah.
also won Super Bowl whatever
Cardinals.
over this
Cardinals.
team. That one's the Cardinals, who changed their name from Phoenix to Arizona in what year? Oh, we only have 2 years left.
Hold on.
I have a feeling the Miami Dolphins and 17-0 are like tied together though. All right, so it's either 72 or 94.
Changed from Phoenix to Arizona, 1994.
1994. The same year this player won the MVP. That might have been Steve Young. You want to look that up?
It has to be Steve Young. It has to be
It was Steve Young, who replaced the legendary Joe Montana, who would end his career with
Chiefs.
the
ended with the Chiefs.
whose single-season rushing leader, Larry Johnson, who ended his career with the Miami Dolphins, who won undefeated in this year
1972.
with the record of 17-0, baby! Let's go! We did it!
Cheat at all. You did not cheat at all.
We didn't cheat. We just know this because we know ball.
We know ball. We know how to play ball.
Oh man, that was we're so
incredible.
good at this game, guys. We're so good.
That was incredible. We're so smart, chat. This is great.
We got it though. That's what matters.
I challenge you at home to do that better on your
good
first
luck.
attempt.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Well,
We got best five right. Most people won't get that right.
This has been Three Sad Fans. Go Pack, go. Maybe the Panthers will bounce back after the Rams game. Maybe. I don't know. Ravens. Let's go Ravens. Anything else you guys want to say?
Y'all have a happy and safe Thanksgiving. See you on the other side.
Let us know what you're thankful for down in the comments. I'm thankful for my bidet. Okay, thanks for watching. Yeah, let's go. Thanks for watching. Okay, bye.